Step one, we're gonna boil some water, put the chicken in there, and now you're gonna add your seasoning. So I'm gonna season the chicken based on my own taste, and here are the items that I'm gonna be using. So I have obviously black pepper, onion powder, this honey hickory rub. I like the way it tastes on the chicken. Paprika. A little accent. Seasonal. A little salt. I forgot to mention that I added this tomato bouillon to it to give it like that. It gives it a whole new flavor. I don't know, but it tastes so good when you add it. Here's a better view of all the seasonings that I had used for my and I also added paprika, this right here, and this right here as well. But these are also the seasonings I'm going to use to season my cabbage too once I add the chicken broth. I call myself doing a cabbage detox cabbage soup diet for the next 7 days, and I bought all this cabbage, and they're like, girl, that's way too much cabbage. What are you gonna do with all that cabbage? See, the real tea is I thought cabbage cooked down a lot, because that's what my mama would always say, like, the cabbage gonna cook down, but that cabbage ain't cooked no fucking down. I guess if I had a big old pot, but I'm working with this, I ain't got no big old pot, so all I need is 1.5 really, because the last one I made had way too much, and I used 1.5 and it was still a lot. So I'm gonna do 1.5 again because I got people coming over. But yeah, only get like 4 heads of cabbage if you're gonna be doing the clean. So I've cut and chopped up 2 heads of cabbage, and now I'm just waiting for my chicken to get tender. So, oh, can barely see, but let me wipe that off. Yeah, so the chicken is boiling in the seasoning water, and now I'm just waiting to test it to see how tender it is. Let's see. I can only do this with one hand, so I'm gonna let it cook a little more. I'm gonna let it boil. Alright, so what I'm about to do now is I'm about to take the chicken out of the boiling water. Here. Take the chicken out of the boiling water and put it in a separate container, because I'm going to chop this up and make it like shredded. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is start putting the cabbage in the water. So I've gotten 1 thing of cabbage in the water. I'm just shoving it down. And now I'm doing the second one. It looks like it's all not gonna fit, but cabbage does cook itself down, and it's not gonna be so full once it cooks down. I'm just using my spoon to push it down in there because that water hot. Cover it up. I forgot to add my chicken broth, so that's what I'm about to do now. Just add some chicken broth to that. And now I'm gonna let that simmer some more. So I got my cutting mat here, and I'm just gonna take these chicken breasts out and go like this to the chicken breast. Yeah, I'm gonna use soup because that's hot. Just completely shred it up apart. I need a better mat. I think I got this from the dollar store. The Dollar Tree, not the dollar store. That's wrong. Everything a dollar. Alright. So I just did one right now. I'm gonna do the rest and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all what it look, what it look like when it's all done. I had forgot to say that I didn't cook the chicken all the way till it was, I mean, it's cooked done, but it's not all the way tender, like, just falling apart, because I'm going to put it back in the pot with the cabbage in like 15 minutes, and I didn't want it to be, you know how when you cook chicken so long and it's shredded, it could turn like soupy, almost. I don't know how to explain it, but it'll like disintegrate in the food if you like cook it too long. So I didn't want it to be cooked too long. So I just cooked it to where it was done and it was breaking apart easily, but not to the point where it was just falling apart as soon as you touch it, Yeah, because it's going to come apart more in the water. The cabbage is coming along quite nicely. That's what's going on there. And this is what's going on here. So here's the chicken breasts all chopped up and shredded and stuff, and now I'm just waiting for this to cook down a little more so that I can add my chicken breast in there, and I'm gonna cook it for like 15 more minutes afterwards, and then you just let it simmer till it's done and serve and enjoy. So I also had this pureed bell pepper and pureed onions. So when I put the cabbage in the pot to simmer down and cook, I also added 2 tablespoons of this and 2 tablespoons of that, so that the seasonings get in there real good before I added the chicken. So I added the chicken in there and as well, and I didn't get a chance to record that because my phone was dying. So the chicken, I added it back in there and I let it cook for like 15-20 more minutes, and it was done.